Yo, what's happening folks, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my way of sampling melodic loops to create interesting sounds for production inside Logic Pro X. This is an interesting technique to really expand your creativity when making music and producing music inside your home studio or inside the professional recording studios. I've been using this technique for years with various other softwares and stuff, but the new Logic sampler is absolutely awesome and it has made this whole process super easy. So let's get into a project and have a look at sampling some melodic loops, and let's make some interesting sounds. Alright, so if you have a look over here, I have imported a loop. It's just a basic beat, a trap beat that I've imported. So if I solo that up and play it for you, it sounds like this. So we are going to create an interesting sound to accompany that beat to start the process of making a song. So what I've done is I've pulled in a melodic sample over here. Let's have a listen to that sample alone. So there are some interesting characteristics inside that actual loop that I would like to use and chop up and turn into a song. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this WAV file over here and I'm going to drag it down below and select Quick Sampler Optimized. Okay, so once you've copied that WAV file over into the sampler, you're going to see it's going to slice it up just like that once you've selected slice. So what that is basically doing is it's slicing the loop up so that you can then play it on your piano roll or on a keyboard or something like that. So what we're going to do is firstly we're going to mute the original sample and just put it over there. So now we've got our beat and now we've got our actual sampler channel over there, which we'll just call audio sample. All right, let's have a look and see what that sample is actually doing on the keyboard. Okay. Okay, so we want to customize that a little bit. So how we're going to do that is by dragging that out over there, which should, in theory, that has given us the whole first note sampled onto my C1 on my keyboard. Then the next thing we want to do is find the next cycle that sounded cool. That one sounds pretty cool. There's a bit of a click sound happening just on that sound over there. So I'm going to show you guys how to sort that out once we've actually laid down the pattern we want to play in with the beat. So I'm just looking for another element here. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to record that in. So let's go on over down to our channel over here. Make sure record enabled is activated and hit R. That is pretty damn cool. So now we are going to duplicate that by Command R, and then let's have a listen to this melodic sample we have just made. That's pretty cool, and I'm not going to quantize that because I want it to feel sampled and choppy. But the next thing I'm going to do to clean up those little clicks is I'm going to select that whole thing. I'm going to head on over here and I'm going to select bounce regions and hit OK. Now we can actually just put that away for a bit. Now you can see over here we've got our audio file. So let's listen through this audio file and let's find where it is clicking and where we want to remove those clicks. Okay, so we've got one there and we have one. So how we're going to do this is zoom in, we've cut that up, and then we're just going to put a little fade on the top of that, and a little fade on the top of that. All right, let's make those fades a little bit bigger to ensure that we get that click. Still clicking a little bit over there, so let's drag it out, drag that in, and zoom into that, and just find our sweet spot over there. You want to fade out of that, so it's kind of like a crossfade, but not really. Okay, so we actually managed to get that second one, feeling really nice. So let's zoom in here, drag that to there, and we should be able to catch that little clip on the top now. There we go. So now that is feeling great. Let's have a listen. And if you have a listen to that with our beat that we pulled in, that is sounding really cool. And then you can obviously head on over to your audio effects and you can add something like let's add a flanger and see what that does to the sound. That's pretty cool. And then something I really like to do all the time is go to my good old J37 from Waves, and let's add a bit of flutter to that. And a bit of that good old tape saturation as well. And a little bit of the wow. All right, and then the last thing we're going to add to that sample is some reverb. And I've got my good old Valhalla 4 seconds already set to bus 1 over there. This is one of my favorite reverbs for creativity. Let's have a listen if we dial that in a bit. You can hear it's still clicking over there where we didn't actually do that click amendment. And then the last thing we're going to do is add a little bit of a high pass filter, maybe to about 200 hertz or so, not too sharp either. And we're going to shelf it up just a little bit to add a bit of brightness to that. It is an absolutely awesome tool for creativity and modern pop production. But guys, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for instant notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, because it really helps the YouTube algorithm recognize my videos and share them to more creators such as yourself, guys that are just making music at home or in studios and looking for more ways to do things inside the recording studio. Well guys, that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Until then, peace.